Many people would tell you from the Middle East to Americas to Europe to Germany to basically even Alaska, if you went up there, even Australia, many people would say it's all homages. It's all homages. Homages to our Lord. It's all homage to our great benefactor and creator. Lucifer, White Star, me. Basically Brian Briley, Nathaniel Alexander Briley, but basically it was to me. But pretty much, well, like I said, I was a great inventor, I was a great creator, I was a great leader, I protected, I directed, I had lots of things done, so many millions, billions, trillions, 800 galaxies worth of life forms would eventually pay homage to me. I mean, more than I didn't even have to invent anything, really. I mean, they would have invented it for me, but I like inventing, so, and I like leading, so they let me do it. But in the end, I mean, it's all homage. I mean, even the Golden Gate, even though they were my minds, and I mean, I could have done it myself, yeah, but still, in the end, homage. I mean, they because like it was my idea, you know, and I actually had mining equipment. I had real mining equipment and real steam shovels and real everything. I built the Panama Canal, basically. I invented all that and had it built and everything else. And then after that, you know, and besides, people find out that I'm the epic creator anyway. But and then all the gold, all the works, all the titanium swords, all the things that are thousands, there are millions of things. There are things that are millions of years old. Actually, that is homage to me. It's all homage. Even the people just collecting and keeping my homage safe. You know, the museums and stuff. You know, I mean, those people are rich as well. I mean, everyone, money everywhere. Like I mean, technology, money everywhere. I mean, and it's all homage. All the gold, all the great big buildings, the Parthenons. I mean, I was a great inventor, and I built quite a few buildings myself, and paid for quite a few buildings. Like I say, the Panama Canal was like $150 million project, but that included the price tag on the Panama Canal included all the farms of Cuba and all the way down to Brazil, like all of that. Like there, I think they did a pipeline. There's actually a tunnel that goes, I think, underneath the ocean there. It goes all the way down into Cuba and ends in Brazil. Like it goes all the way down to the very end of Brazil. That's how far the Panama Canal project went. It went all the way underneath that little point, I think, and went all the way down there to the very end. And supplies fresh water for everyone, I think, or something like that. It's something ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's some 250,000 miles of tunnel or something like that. It's like crazy tunnel. But anyway, the whole point though is that after all those, I paid for all that. You know, that was all done on my behalf. You know, I was working. You know, my teams were doing it. The metal was going. We built the SR-71 out of the metal from Panama, basically. You know, to kind of connect and everything else like that. Germany made the SR-71 from metal from Panama, because that titanium was found and used from Panama, and they mined the whole thing basically. And they built thousands of rails with it and everything else like that, you know, and all the trains and everything. And then after that, you know, and I built a whole bunch of steam shovels, and I built a whole bunch of other stuff. And then after that, you know, I mean, people, you know, the Auschwitz things and all that other stuff. I tried to do all these great works, and I did basically. But after that, it's all homage. I mean, people, millions, billions of people who came into my good graces and basically homage. You know, it's all homage. Like millions of billions of people, 7 billion people, and about like the top third of them pay homage to me, or would pay homage to me, or did, you know, for thousands of years. I mean, nowadays it's a little bit, well, I mean, nowadays people just work and do and live and party and cruise around and basically have pretty much, I've fallen into obscurity, but pretty much still all the museums, everything else, when you realize it's Lucifer White Star, builder of the Titanic, builder of everything, and pretty much creator of galaxies, stars, and everything else. And that's who I really am. 800 galaxies worth of matter, pretty much. I figured out the particle physics, I did it all, and basically also built stars and suns. And then after that, and I also invented, genetically invented life forms, about 12 of them or so. They say about 70,000 life forms were actually created by me, and from that come the rest. And so, anyway, so all the gold, all the everything else, it's all homage. So, anyway, so kind of crazy, and when you realize, like, it's like, yeah, well, I was one of those epic creators, so, you know, I was a real Lucifer White Star, and people would be seeking me out, trying to take me down, trying to affect me, trying to hurt me, or kill me, or whatever. You know, mostly you get the bad things. I don't know why, but when you're an epic creator, you get a lot of bad things. I mean, a lot of people just simply abuse or use your name or do something wrong in your name or something like that. But yeah, basically, pretty much it's all homage. I mean, I built a lot of things by paying people. I paid people. I mean, it was actually like, oh, I'm paying you to go here, so you're going to go there. I mean, I didn't really have to control them. I just paid them. You know, I was rich. I was really rich. And so, and I was also their creator. So it's like, well, he's paying us and he's our creator. It's like, yep. So they basically went and did everything, and I supplied them with materials and goods and stuff like that and food for their trip. So they were able to go there, do what I wanted them to do, and then come home or whatever. And so they cruised all over the planet for me. For Lucifer White Star, the creator of man. Anyway, and then years later, like years and years later, JFK, Nixon, and a couple other losers would run around killing and raping and doing a bunch of things, which I was very upset about. So were other people. So anyway, yeah. So, I mean, like all the lucky numbers in China and Japan, I mean, Japan would basically be like, with great respect and not off. You know, and Japan helped me hunt down the Yankee Doolittle dandies that were raping and killing, and doing surprise attacks on towns and stuff. They would sneak up with their submarines, and then they would jump out, and they would basically make a run on a town and kill and rape people, and they were sneaking around like that. And eventually, we cornered them, caught them, put them in jail, and made them confess, and had the proof of it. And they actually ended up, I think, killing a bunch of their own or something. I don't really know what happened to them exactly, but pretty much that's what happened to them. And it was just some Yankee people that eventually would call themselves America or whatever. They weren't. They were Yankees, and they were just rapists and thieves. They're the guerrilla warriors. They go hoo, 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 and walk along on their hands and knees, and then like run at women and rape them, basically. Like all start going down on them, and then, you know, thousands of people would rush the town and rape every other girl they found. And it was really sick and disgusting and wrong, and I smacked them down with a bunch of other loyal and people and good people. So anyway, because I wasn't about the, you know, they were just 150,000 people that were just epic bad people.